As soon as you give politicians power, any kind of power that didn't exist previously, if they can figure out a way to force you into carrying something that lets you enter businesses or lets you do this or lets businesses open, historically, they are not going to give that power up. They find new reasons to use it.
I'll be back.
We have to protect those freedoms at all costs, whether you agree with people's choices or not, because it is the foundation that this country was founded on. Freedom. This idea of freedom, there's so many people that think it's frivolous, it's not important, it's not the main thing that we should be focused on, but it is the literal structure that allows this country to be so amazing. Every single country that's ever existed other than the United States, up until 1776, every country that has ever existed was run by dictators, all of them. This is the first experiment in self-government that actually worked, and it created the greatest superpower the world's ever known. It created the greatest cultural machine, the greatest machine of art and creativity and innovation right here. And how did it do that? It did it through freedom. And as soon as you see something, anything that comes along and inhibits your freedom, you should be very cautious of that thing. You should be very suspicious. Because anything that comes along that can inhibit your freedom is, by definition, anti-American.
He makes an important point that people don't really care about freedom anymore. We saw it with the Chris Cuomos and the Don Lemons talking about, oh, you guys just want freedom. Who cares about that? We saw it with Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, F your freedom. Who cares about it? You see it with all these young people who don't understand our founding, don't understand why freedom, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness is even important anymore. And we're so disconnected from freedom, the definition of freedom, why it's important, why it is sacred to our founding. And at this point, we're just throwing it away. We're willingly giving it away to our government.
School your freedom. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is sad, but that's what the elites in this country have done. The elites in this country know that if they destroy people's knowledge on freedom, they destroy people's knowledge of history and all of that, then they can control them and easily take them away because they make it so that people don't value it. So if people don't value freedom, if they don't value the things that gave them the right to be innovative, to be passionate, to be an individual, if they don't value those types of things anymore, well, then of course people are going to turn away from it if every single institution is telling them that they don't need it.
Right. And now they're teaching people that it's the right thing to do to give away your freedom. By giving away your freedom, you're taking care of other people. You're taking care of your community. You're saving grandmas by giving me your freedom and by letting me mandate what you do with your life. And the disconnect is so strong and it happens so quickly. I was amazed by how fast people were just, sure, fine. Here's my liberty. Just take it. I understand. It's for the greater good. Everything's for the best. You can go ahead and do that. And it happened so swiftly.
And this is why what's happening in schools right now is so pernicious, because when you rewrite history or erase certain things from history, if a generation is raised, and this is what has happened, as a generation is raised without understanding what it cost to acquire freedom and how rare it is in history, as Joe Rogan was talking about, then you have no appreciation for it. And like Dennis Prager says, like, liberty is a value, not an instinct.